There will always be those who dare to brave the lightning's glow.
Gamester.
The way people charge in here as they please. So, if I didn't know this was Tenshukaku, I might have mistaken it for some kind of street market. Have you learned your lesson now?
Oh no! What has she done to Kujo-Sara?
The right to punish Inazumans for their crimes is mine alone. Not yours, Signora.
Then I apologize, Almighty. I know, you can't get me out of your mind. But you really don't need to call my name all the time. Don't go thinking I'm surprised to see you here. I'm well aware that you hate me, with the way you follow me around like a dark shadow. Ah, so you came to expose my crimes in front of the Shogun? I'm just a Snezhnayan diplomat. I'm afraid I have no idea what you're talking about.
She doesn't take us seriously at all!
Stop talking about people and things that I care nothing about. They were nobodies to begin with, and their names will be forgotten. But is that not the greatest honor they could hope for? In their tiny little lives? Almighty Shogun, do correct me. That's ancient history. You certainly love to hold a grudge. The Tsaritsa's dream is the noblest and these other mundane details you insist on mentioning? They're just necessary sacrifices. That's you. For what it's worth, I've grown tired of seeing you around as well. But I didn't have you down as someone quite so. Before you go saying something you can't take back, remember that you're Inazuma's most wanted criminal. Charging into Tenshukaku uninvited and lecturing me in front of the Shogun wasn't I'm not sure you realize quite how much distance there is between us. Both—
I challenge you to a duel before the throne.
Proceed.
My, you're full of surprises today. So you've learned to make the law of the land work for you. I'll admit that I never expected to be in a situation where the two of us were on equal footing. You are aware that the loser must die. Are you sure this is what you want?
Traveler!
Then I will deign to share this last dance with you. Till death do us part! A lesson on Harbinger power and elegance? As you wish.
The wind knows me.
Let's light it up! Detestable!
Scatter!
One with nature.
Why do they never...
One with my blade.
I'm going in!
The wind knows me.
detestable.
Submit for
The
judgment.
Tsaritsa's benevolence has no place for transgressors. You've got some nerve laying your hands on me. Harbinger power has become burdensome. I will manifest my destiny anew. Await my emergence and tremble, traveler. You have reason to be afraid.
Teamwork is dreamwork!
Into the wind.
Scatter!
The Tsaritsa's benevolence has no place for transgressors.
Get out of here!
One with nature.
Off we go! Adventure time! Everybody stand back!
The pale flame smolders.
Huh?
Pale flame, lay waste to frozen shell and witness my suffering. In fires of sin and retribution, your soul will be incinerated. Embrace your searing reckoning. Not every wound will
Teamwork
heal.
is dreamwork!
Spirit blade.
Immolation, a cherished agony. Do you feel it? Off we go. Come, put up a fight.
Propagate.
Let's light it up!
Time to go.
The wind knows it. Not every wound
Clouds
will
high.
heal.
The birds call. A touch of frost. Barely a scratch. Forth, my blade.
Into the wind.
That hurts.
One with nature.
Everybody stand back!
Submit for judgment.
Embrace your searing reckoning. Into the wind. All must burn! Stay focused.
Swift and merciful.
One with nature. Who dares? Call me
One with wind and
a
cloud.
witch!
Scatter!
So many regrets.
Let's light
Not
it up!
every wound will heal.
One with my blade. Forth,
Embrace
my blade.
your searing
From whence you
reckoning.
came.
Going in!
Time to go. Into the wind.
So strong, but how? I am a Snezhnayan diplomat. You know what happens if you lay a finger on me. I swear, if you strike me, I will make sure... The Fatui will make sure that your precious Inazuma... Stop! I order you! And you! Filthy rats! All of you!
You are the enemy of eternity. But as the victor, I acknowledge your honor. Therefore, I shall allow you to leave Tenshukaku alive.
Suzume. The Raiden Shogun isn't gonna let us off just like that, right? Oh, the air feels suffocating. It must be the Raiden Shogun's almightiness. One strike from the Shogun and now Signora's gone! She got what she deserved, but Paimon still can't help but feel upset. Why are they doing it? Why are the Harbingers collecting all the no-seeds? Huh? Traveler, you got a headache? Chin up. Let's get out of this place. Paimon feels... unsettled. Also, when the Shogun executed Signora with the Muso no Hitotachi, it was unbelievably powerful. It seems impossible to defend against. And if so, we've got no hope whatsoever of defeating her in combat. So, to recap, Yaimiko wants us to go back inside the plane of Euthymia by the statue of the omnipresent god. Oh, but we'll be like lambs to the slaughter, won't we? Oh, maybe we could put this plan on hold for a while? There's the sound of Electro zapping in the air. Paimon can barely breathe. Traveler, are you okay? You're so silent. Sounds like there's a lot of noise coming from outside Tenshukaku. Has a fight broken out or something? Oh, the guards seem really nervous. Well, let's go see what the situation is, shall we?
There will always be those who dare to brave the lightning's glow.
So we meet again. Indulge my curiosity. What is the reason that I find you standing here before me once again? Do you hope your foolhardiness will shelter those people? Or was it simply a means of seeking an audience with me? Oh? Surely you didn't rouse me from my state of eternal meditation only to tell me this. If so, then you underestimate me. I am quite well informed about the Vision Hunt. Not so. Only everything that pertains to eternity. The Vision Hunt decree has my tacit approval. The Fatui's actions thus far do not constitute a threat to eternity. Otherwise, they would have been purged long ago. Individual ambition is inherently incompatible with eternity. What you might not realize is that all too often, people have far more to lose. Consider this. No one will lose their life on account of having their vision taken away. Rather, those who have lost their lives are the ones who insisted on pursuing their own aspirations. Traveler, your existence is... There seems to be limitless uncertainty in you. To put it another way, so I won't insist that you comprehend the meaning of my actions. What matters is that I tread the path of eternity. That's right. Huh. I'm surprised you understand it so well. Anyway, you're looking for a chance to shake my will, aren't you? So be it. Well then, you who would defy eternity, time for you to enlighten me. Excessive yearning leads to inevitable destruction.
Germinate! Spirit Blade! Attack! A touch of frost! One with my blade! The wind knows me. It's fine. Into the wind! A touch of frost!
That's gonna hurt in the morning!
Inferior.
Adventure
Lightning
time!
falls on the land of eternity.
Time to go. The wind knows me. Submit for judgment.
Strike dead!
Couldn't break the curse.
One with my blade. This spells the end of the exorcist.
Evasion is futile. Inferior. I will mold you into the foundations of eternity.
Scatter!
This ends now.
Dear me, aren't you cutting it rather close?
Miko, this was your doing?
Now. Don't forget who taught you how to place your consciousness in objects. Surely you don't think your ambition alone is enough to shake A's will, do you? Though you alone are here, they too have ambitions, which they long since entrusted to you. Now then, close your eyes.
I hope we can abolish the Vision Hunt Decree.
Your verdict is decided.
As one with wind and cloud.
Destroy. A fleeting shadow.
Into the wind.
Thunder.
Spirit blade. Attack. Forth my blade.
Teamwork is dreamwork.
The wind knows me.
All desire can be
Adorn my night. Submit for judgment. Swift and merciful. Barely a scratch. Spring forth!
A fleeting shadow.
Into the wind.
Let's light it up.
All will be severed.
Everybody stand back.
One with wind and
Fleeting
cloud.
shadow.
Spirit blade. Attack.
Going in. Let's light it up.
Submit for judgment. The wind knows me.
Your verdict is decided.
Propagate! Fallen leaves, adorn my night! A touch of frost. From whence you came! Into the wind.
Everybody stand back.
Without yearning, all returns to silence.
Time to go. Germinate! Clouds high. The birds call.
That hurts.
Spirit blade. But how? Swift and merciful. One with my... The wind knows me. Time to go. Forth my blade.
I'm going in.
You've lost, eh?
Yes, I have.
Why can you not trust your people, and in the power of their ambitions? These ambitions have transcended space and time. They are something that no one can snuff out. Is this the lesson you learned from your journey? There are nations where humans cast their god aside, and so are we to just abandon the notion of progress for the sake...
You and I have both witnessed the great loss that progress can bring. Eternity. When lightning flashes, it casts a shadow. My name means shadow. With my blade, I purged all obstacles to progress. And yet, something was lost with each step forward. In the end, I even lost her. The tales are still retold in the shade of every Thunder Sakura. But the wounds left on our nation by that terrible loss still ache. Never stop searching, even if only for a brief flash of light. If nothing else, we have the present moment. She said that once. But I've seen a nation stride forward and lose everything to the heavenly principles. Perhaps only if time stands still will the lightning's glow never fade. The present moment is a fragile illusion. Only eternity can bring us closer to the heavenly principles. I am no longer the shadow. Mine is the most supreme and noble form. Let power over the realm be vested within me. In this form shall I honor my subjects' dream, for a land of eternity, unchanging forevermore.
The heavenly principles. Irrelevant nonsense as far as I'm concerned. When all's said and done, all you really want is to protect your beloved Inazuma forever and ever. Isn't that right?
That would be...
But is this nation worth existing for eternity? Stripped of ambitions, stripped of the potential for change. It does nothing more than simply... I wonder what loss would it really be to anyone if such a nation were destroyed?
Miko, retract your words. Never changing eternity is the promise I made.
But what your people need from you is not your promises. They...
Humans have a lifespan of barely 100 years. They cannot have... But I have experienced it all. That...
But eternity is far too cruel a fate for you.
For me?
Not only have you stopped paying attention to the world, but you have stopped paying attention to yourself. It must have been terribly lonely here, all alone, for centuries on end.
But it is necessary.
You will miss much by refusing progress. You seek to prevent loss, but have you considered all you are losing by remaining here in stasis for all eternity? You are obviously lonely, and yet for the sake of eternity you choose to stretch your loneliness out to infinity. Tell me this. Why is the sky here that was once so dark glowing again? This is your plane of euthymia. So it can only mean that you are happy to see me again. You have found the loneliness here. But I have so much to say to you. Let me tell you all that has happened over the last few centuries.
How long will that...
As a Fox envoy, I have an excellent memory. I recall every detail of the last few centuries with perfect clarity. So it will probably take me another few centuries to relay it to you.
Miko, I never thought I would have the chance to meet with you like this again. Seeing you again is a change to eternity.
Since you are willing to admit that, I suppose that means we can still be friends?
What a childish conversation this is. Anyway, now that I have been defeated by you and your plan, but With regards to eternity, and the question of whether this nation should move forward, I need time to give it some thought.
You are the one who's been As promised, the Raiden Shogun abolished the Vision Hunt Decree. Finally, her people's wishes penetrated her locked heart. Beyond the plane of euthymia, she saw what eternity means in the eyes of the world. When one's fervent ambition burns brightly, the gods will cast their gaze upon you. Some ambitions have the power to heal wounds, to bring victory, to inspire hope. But some ambitions outlive their masters long after the soul ascends. They remain as they were in the beginning. Burning bright and true for all eternity.
Suzume. So what did you guys do in the Raiden Shogun's plane of euthymia anyway? Is the Vision Hunt Decree abolished? Oh, gotcha. Paimon was super worried, you know. So maybe the reason Yaimiko is looking for us now is because she wants to thank us. Let's go find her.
Talk to the Electro Archon.
Suzume.
Let me try again.